Welcome back to ExamPadi's English lessons. Today, we're going to be learning about similes and metaphors. Here are the objectives for today's lesson. Number 1, define figures of speech. Number 2, define similes and metaphors. Number 3, explore the various examples of similes and metaphors. And number 4, examine the difference between similes and metaphors. Get your notepads ready as we have a lot to learn today. First of all, we'll be exploring the meaning of figures of speech. What is a figure of speech? This is a creative form of language which is used to generate an effect and add better meaning in writing. There are various figures of speech, and these include similes, metaphors, personification, hyperbole, alliteration, irony, and onomatopoeia. Today, we'll be focusing on similes and metaphors. What is a simile? This is a figure of speech which shows the comparison of one ideology to another. Similes are identified by the words as and like. Here are some examples. Derenle was as fast as a cheetah in the running competition. The simile in this sentence is as fast as a cheetah. His tongue is as sharp as a razor. The simile in this sentence is as sharp as a razor. The children are as busy as bees. The simile in this sentence is as busy as bees. The neighbors eat like pigs in a pigsty. The simile in this sentence is like pigs in a pigsty. My mom has eyes like a hawk. The simile in this sentence is eyes like a hawk. Let's try to identify some similes together in the following sentences. Number 1, his family is as cunning as a fox. Number 2, Margaret sleeps like a baby. And number 3, the dress fits like a glove. Try and identify the simile in the following sentences, then I'll tell you the answer. In the first sentence, which says his family is as cunning as a fox, the simile is as cunning as a fox. In sentence 2, Margaret sleeps like a baby, the simile is sleeps like a baby. In sentence 3, the dress fits like a glove, the simile is fits like a glove. Did you get all the answers right? If you did, great job. If you didn't, don't worry, that's why I'm here to teach you today. Now, we'll be moving on to metaphors. What are metaphors? A metaphor is a figure of speech that describes an object or action in a way that isn't directly true. However, it helps make comparisons without using as or like. Let's take a look at some examples. Number 1, my sister has a heart of gold. In this sentence, the metaphor is a heart of gold. Number 2, Aisha has a stone heart. In this sentence, the metaphor is a stone heart. Number 3, my kids are the apple of my eye. In this sentence, the metaphor is the apple of my eye. Number 4, he is a shining star. In this sentence, the metaphor is a shining star. Let's try and identify the metaphor in the following sentences. My friend's brother Ebube is a night owl. Tomiwa was a cheetah in the race. Hassan is an early bird. Can you try it for yourself first? Let's take a look at it together. In sentence 1, my friend's brother Ebube is a night owl. This sentence, the metaphor is Ebube is a night owl. In sentence 2, which says, Tomiwa was a cheetah in the race. The metaphor in this sentence is a cheetah in the race. In sentence 3, which says, Hassan is an early bird, the metaphor in this sentence is an early bird. It's so easy to get similes and metaphors mixed up, so let's explore some differences together. In metaphors use an implied comparison, while similes use a direct comparison. Metaphors do not use specific words to make a comparison, while similes use words such as like or as to compare. Here is an example. Dele is a sloth. This is an example of a metaphor. Dele is as slow as a sloth. This is an example of a simile. Similes and metaphors are used to make sentences more interesting. Let's try to make the following sentences more interesting using similes and metaphors. Here is sentence 1. The girl is fast. With a simile, this can become, the girl is as fast as a cheetah soaring through the wild. Sentence 2. The weather is cold. With a simile, this can become, the weather is cold like ice and it feels like I'm in a freezer. In sentence 3, they were very happy. With a metaphor, this can become, they were the sun with their happiness and it spread to everyone around them. In sentence 4, Margaret is grumpy. With a simile, this can become, Margaret is as grumpy as the Grinch who hates Christmas. This is how similes and metaphors are used to enriching your writing, and you too can do this for exam purposes. Here's a task for you to try out. Identify the similes and metaphors in the following sentences. Number 1. He is a couch potato. Number 2. They are like diamonds in the sky. Number 3. Courtney is as slow as a snail. And number 4. Joshua's eyes are stars. Thank you for learning about similes and metaphors with me. See you in our next lesson. Goodbye.